Hello, everybody. This is Blaine at A-Train. How are you doing today? A-Train Creative is my website. That's A-Train, like take the A-Train, creative.com. Well, I don't do a lot of bragging about stuff. I'm usually working for my clients and trying to make my client look good, trying to make my clients show up in search engines well. I'm writing press releases for them. I'm doing websites for them, mobile marketing, text marketing, whatever it might be at the time. But I started to notice that when I type in certain keywords in Google, I'm getting great results. And I've never really bragged about it much, but I'm encouraging people to call me to use me for local search engine optimization right now. 281-859-8904. And the reason is I know I can get you great results. And so let me just show you a few things that I noticed. And these are my clients popping up all the time in Google. Let's type in Houston, let's say vinyl siding. Vinyl siding, gotta be able to type here. Yeah, sorry. I noticed this, I type in Houston vinyl siding and I come up #1 for Payless Siding, which is it's a website that I set up many years ago. It's still a current client. But, if I type in Houston Hardy Plank, #1 search engine result. And the reason I say this is because if you look at the number of results, we're over 1 million results on this particular search term. Houston is a very, very large market for construction, for new homes and things like that. Vinyl siding, are you kidding? People want that. People want that word. We got Houston Home Siding. We got Service Magic is a huge company. Amazing Siding. They advertise a ton. I mean, I hear their advertisements on the radio a lot, and those are very expensive advertisements. And here we are, Payless Siding. It's a relatively small website, but it's a great company. Small company, but a great company. And that's the great thing about it. If you do your things right, if you don't play any fancy games, but you do the right titles, headlines, meta tags, and descriptions, you can beat the big boys by just playing fair, playing square. And this is a great organic search result. Let's try Houston Hardy Plank. Now, this particular search term, we come in third place. This is third place on page 1, organic search results not paid for. Okay. And again, Hardy Plank Houston Hardy Plank, both of these companies come up after Payless Siding. And Payless Siding doesn't even have the word Hardy Plank in their domain name. You may notice that. Whereas Houston Hardy Plank's right in the domain name. So I just wanted to mention that when you do it right the first time, it pays off for many years to come, because this was set up years ago. I still maintain it. I still tweak it. I edit the site for this client. But it's important. So I'm just going to go through a variety of terms that I just happen to notice were doing well. One client that I've worked with a lot over the years is Cave Hendricks Communications. And now book publicity is not any local search term. It's not about Houston or anything else. But just type in book publicity and see where there we are on page 1 under I guess, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 7th place, something like that. So actually it used to come in better than that. But I'm not currently working with this client. I set up the site. The site's results are because of my setup, and they're page 1 for a popular term. Let's see, book publicity, 120,000 results. But still, page 1, that's where you want to be. Let's try something like horse boarding. One of my clients has got a great ranch out in Katy. Let's try Katy, Texas here, because Katy is the place where they are. And interestingly, their website, although it comes up, looking for it here. Pardon me. Oh, yes. It's on the map, and it comes up on page 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th place. So 5th place on page 1. Oh, but what is this 2nd place? It says County builds bridge to horse boarding and training at Freeman Ranch and Stables in Katy, Texas. That's 2nd place, right behind local Yahoo. Okay, beating out Circle Lake Ranch, which is the A level on the map here. And this is a press release that I wrote for Freeman Ranch. I write press releases that helps with search engine results. So I'll do whatever it takes to get a great result for my customer. So here you can see County builds bridge to horse boarding and training at Freeman Ranch and Stables, Katy, Texas. Keywords in the title, keywords in the subtext. And it's a very newsy style story. So I know how to write press releases so that it's not an advertisement. Nevertheless, there's a call to action, and you can call right now to learn more about Freeman Ranch and Stables. It's great. So I think press releases are also a great thing that I can provide. Let me just take a look at the website here real quick. Now, this is a website set up specifically for local search engine results, and I can do the same thing for your small business inexpensively. Just give me a call at 281-859-8904, and I can see how it says down here, my business is serving Katy, West Houston, Cypress, Bear Creek, Walker, Hockley, Prairie View, Pine Island, blah, 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 Houston, Brookshire. We're setting this up specifically to reach these local communities. And what did you get when you type it into Google? Yes, you got page 1. Not only with the website, but also the press release. You go to look at the video. I'll do videos as well, whatever it takes. This is a nice little video about Freeman Ranch. Putting their Facebook right here. And do the same thing for your company. And this is a beautiful, beautiful video. And
trace the lines that are made when the shadows play, taking the view, something new might just be wait.
All right, now let's go back to Google. Pardon me for the slow connection speeds and such, but here we go. So I'm going to try to keep this short, but there's plenty of other search terms that I wanted to mention. Let's call it, how about hay sale? Katy, Texas. Well, sure enough, 2nd place, right below the hay barn, is fresh hay for sale in Katy, Texas. Our hay bales are 4x6, 1,500 pounds, fertilized, jigs Bermuda grass. I mean, now the hay barn, that's all they do. They sell hay. My customer has some hay. He wants to sell it. Somebody types in they want some hay from Katy. Bang, right there. And 139,000 results. We're 2nd. And he does well for a lot of search terms regarding equine training, horse boarding, etc. Important keywords for his business. And that's what I would do for you. Let's try something like energy efficient windows. Oh, sorry, I'm typing in the wrong place. No problem. I will Control X, go to Google, and let's get this done here. And again, let's just stick with Houston. Energy efficient windows, Houston, Texas, 282,000 results. The first selection is a PDF that says efficient windows, which is exactly what I typed in. However, the 2nd place result is my website that I set up. It's not mine. I mean, it's my client's, Ultra Windows. Energy efficient replacement windows. And they're not exactly located right in Houston. One of their problems is that they're located outside of Houston. And it's difficult for a company when their geographic location is not really within the like Houston proper right on the map, you know, and yet they show up for Houston, Texas. They're in the outskirts of Houston. They're a great company, great windows. Highly recommend them. But anyway, got great results for this important search term for them. Oh, here's a good one. Let's just try this. Speaking of being outside of Houston, let's try golf in Houston. Now you have to imagine golf in Houston is a term. If you're a golf course, you might want to score for that. Now, here you can see the map right term in a lot of courses. Well, my client happens to be about 20, 30 miles east. I'm sorry, 20, 30 miles east of here. So they're not really going to show up on this map. But if I go over to news, then right off the bat, playing golf in Houston just got a lot funnier. That is a press release that I wrote for them. You know, and guess what? Now they're showing up for golf in Houston right there. And let's go back to the everything results. Now, you can't always make it into the everything results. It's a very crowded market. And yet, page 1, playing golf in Houston just got a lot funnier. Now, this is not the press release. This is not the news information. This is the actual organic search results, 57 million results. River Ridge Golf Club, their press release coming up on page 1. And I put this up about a week ago. So it's not going to last forever. It might last for 6 months. We don't know. But I go to bat for my customers. And if you put playing golf in Katy, of course it's going to show up too. I mean, I assume. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. River Ridge Golf Club, West Houston. Now, this is not the press release now. This is the actual website. Okay. So I could go on and on. Let's try a couple more, and then I got to end this video because it's gone on forever. How about something like, and this is a beautiful one. I love this. Houston Airport. Now, you would think Houston Airport would be a tough word to get. 50 million results. All right. And yet, my client is a small regional airport. And when they came to me, they hadn't even worked on their page for maybe 8 years or something. It was not a good-looking website. Now, Houston Airport, their website shows up, page 1. And they're not exactly in Houston, but they're close, you know, so that's good enough. But it's HoustonAirport.com. And I'm going to pull up the website real quick here. Also, you may notice that the website looks gorgeous. So we designed this. It's a nice looking thing. We did a video for them as well. Complimentary champagne promotion they had. Got a video about it right here. You know what happened? I think it's what's happening. Let's just check this out. There, but I'm just saying, give me a call, 281-859-8904. Wouldn't you like to have great local search engine results like this for your company? I think you would. Appreciate you listening to me today, and we'll talk soon. Also, if you want to email me, just send me an email at Blaine, B-L-A-I-N-E. Well, let's make it easier for you. Info, I-N-F-O, at atraincreative.com. All right. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.